On the day before the 249th birthday of the United States of America, the award-winning Cool FM Sports is proud to bring you this coverage of Douglas versus Santa Cruz. It is the minors, 8, 9, and 10-year-olds, the 10U District 8 Little League Championship game here in Benson, Arizona at Lions Park. This game powered by SSVEC. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Jeff Davenport and John Berger hanging out with you here in Benson, Arizona for this very interesting game. When we last were together, John and I ended up calling the 12U game, which was Douglas versus Nogales. And here we are in the 10U category with Douglas basically versus Santa Cruz, which is Nogales. So the future of these two baseball programs looks extremely bright in the middle school and high school ages. It's going to be something really, really special. So glad to be bringing you this coverage here tonight. We got Dan the Man back in the studio who will be showing you all the cool graphics and getting you all the interesting information about who is responsible for making this coverage possible. You will be seeing those throughout the broadcast this evening. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us, to leave us a comment. I know there's a lot of plans going on. Everybody's got exciting things happening tomorrow here in Benson. They always have a spectacular day of 4th of July here in the Benson area, and of course we'll be back in Sierra Vista. I'll be emceeing the Rotary Club's event. I'll be over at the park, basically Veterans Park, all day tomorrow. Looking forward to that, so make sure you stop by and say hi if you're in that neck of the woods over the course of tomorrow over in Sierra Vista. But in the meantime, it is all about today. Are y'all ready for this? We are ready for this. We are ready to see. The Douglas team will be the home team, and they will be in the field first. So we will watch these 8, 9, and 10-year-olds battle it out. Here's the deal. If Douglas wins today, this championship is theirs. If Santa Cruz wins today, we'll be back on Saturday for the rubber match, if you will, between these two teams, as again, we're in that similar situation that we were
just last night.
Just the other night, which is just Tuesday night, which is absolutely insane to think about. It is literally the exact same scenario that we are looking at here on this field in Benson, Arizona, as we were on the Stone Field Complex just a couple days ago. And here are the kids. 1, 2, 3, Douglas, and the Douglas fans give an ovation for their team as they take the field. They are ready to go for it. What's that? Oh, no, not my first time. I appreciate that. That's very, you're too kind. So for the Douglas team, oh, now they're coming back in. Are they not supposed to be on the field yet? Do we have to do this over again? Well, we can cheer for them again. That's fine. We can make sure. I think the crowd has it in them to cheer for this team at least one more time, if not as many times as it takes for their team to be recognized out on this field. Looks like the managers and coaches and umpires are still talking about some logistical things. And as they do that, John, go ahead.
I have a question. Is this a boys and girls team?
In 8, 9, and 10, in the 10U, girls are allowed to be on the team. I believe they are in the 12U as well, but there just weren't any in the championship game that we called the other night. But yes, we will see. Let's see here, at least one female for Douglas. I'm looking at the Santa Cruz to see if there's
this is the all-star team, so this is not.
That's true too. Yeah, they're not. They're not there because they check a box. They're there because they are an all-star. That is exactly right.
Some tough little girls on this squad. Some little boys and girls.
All right. Well, we can't wait.
Looking forward to that.
Ruby Hurtado. Now, is she related to Jacob Hurtado? Because I want to say Jacob Hurtado was on the Douglas 12U team.
Oh.
So Coach Arvin?
Yeah.
That's his daughter.
Oh, okay.
And then Vladimir Hurtado?
Yeah.
The older brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Very cool.
Yep, there's Vlad. I see number 34. Looks like, is Vlad going to be the pitcher today? I saw it looked like he might be walking out to the mound.
So we played them Tuesday.
Okay.
And it was 16-16.
Oh my gosh.
At the second.
Did you say 16 to 17? Grab that microphone right here.
Yes. On Tuesday it was 16 to 17. Second inning.
Did that scoreboard light on fire by chance because of all the runs being scored?
It was
I mean,
crazy. We couldn't believe it. So it was. They started off 9-0. 9-0, 9 runs in the second inning, and then they caught up. And then the last, it was just such a great game.
Wow.
So good, so good.
wow. All right.
What is your name?
Tina Barredo.
Hey,
Well,
Tina, good to see you.
Number 1 is her son. All right. Well, we'll definitely be listening for those cheers from you. Thank you for that insight.
As we see Mario helping the outfield warm up. And it is number 34, Vladimir Hurtado on the mound for Douglas. Looking good as he's warming up. And we are just about ready to get first pitch underway. 80 degrees in Douglas, Arizona at the time of first pitch. We're so grateful for that, knowing that the temperatures have cooled down a little bit, and thanks to the rain that has come through. Did you guys get rain where you were? That's the question. Let us know in the live chat if you ended up seeing some rain today. If you're watching from Douglas, if you're watching from Nogales or Santa Cruz County, let us know in the live chat. We want to cheer on your team. We want you and...
They're giving us a shout out.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
If you want to watch it on YouTube or on Facebook,
yep.
You know.
That's what we're doing. It's emanating from our YouTube channel, but we are on Facebook and hanging out with you here today.
And I'll say this, if you want to share it, you can share it on YouTube much more easily than you can share it on Facebook. You don't need any kind of
well, that's
entry.
Wild. I didn't know that.
How you guys doing?
Doing very
Hey,
well.
Linda,
How are
good
you?
to see you.
Life is good.
Oh, yeah, you're hanging out here. Look, I mean, you know, when you're the varsity track and field coach, you look at you. Look at you showing
I
off.
just had this on today. Hey, what can I say?
Look at you showing off with your... Come on, Linda. That's all right. It's good to see you, though.
I'm just taking pictures for the newspaper and
Yeah.
covering it. You guys are doing it for Cool FM. So
Yeah. Hey.
Life is good.
Hey, we're all just helping out these communities and doing what we can to support them and their amazing athletic endeavors. There is nothing like Little League Baseball. Here it is, the 10U championship today.
And isn't this a beautiful day?
This is the perfect
nice
day.
weather. I mean, it rained a little bit a couple hours ago, but anyway, you guys gotta get.
Well,
I gotta get pictures.
Yeah, you get some photos.
You take care.
Good to see Linda here, taking some photos for the Heralds, getting that done. So again, Vladimir Hurtado on the mound for Douglas, and leading off for Santa Cruz will be number 6, Brantley Orona. As we are just about ready for first pitch here. It looks like our good friend Robin will be the home plate umpire, shaking the hand of the catcher, doing things the right way. Speaking of right way, they're one of our sponsors. You'll be seeing a lot of them and hearing a lot about them over the course of this broadcast. First pitch, a called strike to Brantley off the arm of Vladimir Hurtado. Again, let us know in the live chat which team you are rooting for. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Hurtado with a 2-strike count.
These young kids, you can hear their voices from a
Yeah, the chattering going all the way over there, and that is low and away for ball 1. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Orona. As John has the camera literally on the field, and we'll do our best to stay out of the way should there be a ball that comes this way. And that is a sharp shot off the glove of the pitcher. Thrown over to first base. Is it in time? No! Safe at first, Brantley running out. An infield single. The leadoff hitter is aboard here in the top of the first for Santa Cruz. And that will bring up the left-handed hitter, number 12, Jax Raley. That's going to be a called strike, and it looks like the runner will go to second. Not able to scoop it up in time. So a stolen base for Santa Cruz puts the leadoff hitter on second base and in scoring position for this team. Now, as we just heard at the top of this broadcast, the last time these two teams met, it was a barn burner, a slobber knocker, 17-16. These teams are putting up numbers, and especially when you have a pass ball like that, that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike, advances the runner to be 60 feet away. Makes it a lot easier to get runs on the board. See you later, Linda. Good to see you. Thank you. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Raley, the left-handed hitter from Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz wearing their red jerseys and white pants with the red belt and the red socks, swinging a miss, 2-2. So a 2-strike count from the arm of Vladimir Hurtado. And that is a sharp shot that gets into center field. 1 run will score. Santa Cruz is on the board, 1-0, thanks to the RBI single by Jax Raley. Chato Padilla now steps into the batter's box for Santa Cruz with a runner on first here in the top of the first. No outs. That pitch goes high. They throw down to second base, but the runner faked his steal, went about a quarter of the way, and then turned back. Thank you all for tuning in today. That goes high and inside, and the runner will go. They get rid of the ball, and I believe they got him. The first out of the inning comes via putout from the Douglas catcher to get Jax Raley nailed at second. Bases are empty, 1 down. It's a 2-0 count. Swing and a miss by Chato Padilla. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another swing. That will even the count at 2-2. So Hurtado comes back to even the count. And that goes high, so we'll have a full count with 1 down here in the top of the first. Santa Cruz already leads 1-0. No runners on board. And hangs in there, does Chato Padilla with a foul ball to the backstop. The Snack Shack has a line. The Snack Shack actually located right behind home plate. So one of your best views could be in line at the Snack Shack.
Right.
You might have to help them, John, and give them some of our business.
Oh, absolutely.
Before this game comes to an end, if not a little bit sooner. And the payoff pitch ends up being low for ball 4. So a 1-out walk puts Padilla on and brings up Owen Thomas for Santa Cruz. Thomas looks like a baller stepping in there. Big swing, and actually, are they saying it was a foul ball? They are. It was a foul ball. Padilla was on the move towards second base. We're here on the third baseline at Lions Park in Benson. And they will throw down to second. Again, a great job by the Douglas catcher. That's Emilio Garda, the catcher for Douglas. The 1 out in this inning came via putout from the catcher to second base on a stolen base attempt. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Goes high, evens the count, 2-2. Good eye by Owen Thomas for Santa Cruz. Douglas is wearing their gray jerseys with black numbers outlined in yellow, just like you would see the Bulldogs wear. And that is off the fist to the second baseman, not able to get a handle on it. We'll throw over to third. And we'll get a putout at third base. Bobbling the ball came back to help them as Padilla was nailed at third on the attempt to advance.
What a throw. What a throw and a catch.
A perfect throw to the third baseman. So the defense of Douglas stepping up to help out the pitching prospect by Hurtado. This will bring up Hatley Matthews. Watches that one go high and in. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 down, runner on first. And the head coach for Douglas will come out and have a word. So the entire infield will come in and have a chat.
Score is 0-0, correct?
Is 1-0.
Oh,
1-0. Yeah.
1-0. I'm sorry.
It is 1-0 Santa Cruz. We're in the top of the first. 23 pitches for Hurtado already, which is a lot for this first inning. Now these games go 6 innings. Is that correct? Okay, so these games go 6 innings, just like the 12U. I assume there are some mercy rules in place, similar to the 12U.
This is the kind of stuff I really enjoy about the baseballs. Everybody's family comes out to support.
It is a family affair here for sure. A family atmosphere on both sides. You can see on the far side of the field the Santa Cruz contingency. And that is a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. That goes low for ball 3. It is 1-0. That was pitch number 25 by Hurtado. Swing and a miss. Makes it a full count. The payoff pitch with 2 outs to Matthews is a called strike 3, which will retire the side. Santa Cruz leaves 1 on, but gets 1 across on a 27-pitch inning by Hurtado, and we will see what this Douglas team can do in the bottom of the first. In the meantime, we want to thank our sponsors that are making this coverage possible, like the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community and all of Southern Arizona since 1963. Thank you so much to Grasshopper Landscaping, where you will always find quality from the ground up. If you were looking to make your outdoor space an outdoor oasis that you can enjoy all year round, you need to contact our good friends at Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you also to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet TV phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to become a fiber fan today, now available in Sierra Vista. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. If you live or work all across Southern Arizona, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. Join the credit union that supports your community, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. And thank you to Sierra Toyota on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. The vehicle will be turned away at Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Check the post description for all of the sponsors that make this coverage possible. Grateful for each and every one of them, and grateful for you tuning in to this broadcast powered by SSVEC. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona for this 10U championship.
We look so good. If you want to share this with anybody, let the people know on Cool FM. On YouTube, I think that's really the best way to share it. It looks so beautiful. But Facebook
you share
as well.
Share the YouTube feed, share the Facebook feed. If you are a part of different pages for the city of Douglas, different pages for Santa Cruz County or Nogales, please do us a favor. Share this video around. 2 pitches, 2 strikes thrown by Jax Raley, number 12, the pitcher for Santa Cruz, Daniel Villalobos. And that is 3 pitches, 1 out. That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC. Up next is Harlan Valenzuela for Douglas, number 10. Steps into the batter's box, watches that ball bounce in front of the plate. Good eye. 1-0. In a 1-0 game here in the bottom of the first, Douglas looking to answer that 1 run. Gets a piece of it. That's a soft roller to second. Scooped up, thrown over to first in time. 5 pitches, 2 outs for Raley. definitely in control of his pitches here. But up next, speaking of pitchers, up comes the Douglas pitcher, Vladimir Hurtado, number 34. He steps into the batter's box and is ready to go. From the stretch, that pitch is a shot into left field. A base hit by Hurtado makes it a 2-out single. He will go on to second and slide in safe. Calls time. Great job, great hustle, great base runner awareness by Vladimir Hurtado. And he will put on the base running glove on second base, and that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Gael Avachuco, the third baseman for Douglas. And that's a called strike, and they will run. Hurtado takes off on the throwback from the catcher to the pitcher. And the tying run with 2 outs is now 60 feet away for Douglas. And that is a soft looper into left field. The game is tied at 1 off an RBI single by Avachuco. Gael coming through in the clutch will bring up Arturo Diaz, the second baseman. So after getting 2 quick outs, back-to-back singles, drives in a run to tie the game here in the bottom of the first. That goes in the dirt, bounces in front. Gael will advance. Good job backing up there by the second baseman. That was Jet Hubble backing up. And that is fouled to the backstop by Diaz with 2 outs, a 2-ball, 1-strike count, and a tie game. Runner on second. That goes in the dirt low. Gael goes back to second base. And that is ball 4. A 2-out walk will bring up number 11, Ruby's coming to the bat. Ruby Hurtado. And now the third base coach for the Douglas team having a word with the home plate umpire. Not sure about what they could be talking about. I don't know, but either way, gives Ruby a second to catch her breath as she steps into the batter's box. We've heard amazing things about this young lady in this 10U championship game. That goes high, almost a snow cone catch by Chato Padilla, the catcher for Santa Cruz. So Ruby watches that one go outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 on, 2 down. Oh, good swing by Ruby, but swing and a miss. Ruby is listed as a sub, so she's not playing in the field. That ball gets away. The runners will advance from first to second and third. So Ruby with a chance in a 3-1 count. It's a hitter's pitch coming. She gets a piece of it, bounces right back to the pitcher who throws over to first for the force out there. Douglas will leave 2 on, but tie the game by getting 1 across. As we are done with the first inning, it is all knotted up at 1 run apiece. Excited to see the rest of this game as the first time these 2 teams met. It was a slobber knocker of a game, 17-16, the final score. What will it be today? We'll find out as we go to the top of the second and see Santa Cruz back in the batter's box. In the meantime, thank you to our sponsors making this coverage possible, like TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you also to Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, with the best wings, pizzas, sandwiches, and more for 45 years. And remember, you leave a comment in this post, you will be eligible and entered to win a 2-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza in Sierra Vista. So if you find yourself in Sierra Vista or you're watching from Sierra Vista, rooting on these District 8 teams, then leave a comment and you could be eligible. Or if you're in Douglas or in Nogales in the Santa Cruz area, by all means, leave a comment. And if you end up winning, you come to Sierra Vista, you get yourself one of the best pizzas around. Thank you so much to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. They're proud to support our local District 8 athletes. And thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10+ years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporters of this broadcast, powered by SSVEC. It is Santa Cruz versus Douglas, the Miners District 8 Little League Championship game. And what is the Miners? That is the 10U. And that is what we are seeing here on this field. Thank you to Dan the Man back in the studio, putting up all of our sponsors over the course of this broadcast. Jeff Davenport and John Berger joining you here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona, as we get back to action. Home plate umpire and one of the district heads, Robin, behind the plate, brushes off the dish. It's Vladimir Hurtado back on the mound, continues on the mound for Douglas, as Ty Peterson steps up into the batter's box, swings and misses at the high fastball. 0-1. And again, another line there over at the Snack Shack. They must have some good stuff over there.
For sure.
And that goes low. We'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peterson.
If they've got Nerds ropes or Nerds gummies, man, that is...
All right, that'll be my treat for you, John.
That's real.
That's what John will work for. Nerds ropes and Nerds gummies. Take note of that, people.
It's true.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Hurtado. Ty Peterson, the left fielder, gets a piece of that, and it goes over the Santa Cruz dugout. Bring it back, get a snack, question mark? Not sure if they have that rule here like they do over in Sierra Vista, but I'm just used to saying that whenever a ball goes foul, out of play. And that is a called strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by Eagle Plumbing. Thank you, Bobby Bausinger and the family over at Eagle Plumbing, over 50 years of experience. Up next is a name that John loves, Atlas Bohm.
Oh, I know. What a great name.
He's the center fielder for this Santa Cruz team. Settles in for a strike over the heart of the plate by Hurtado. Atlas swings and misses. Again, you got to love 8, 9, and 10-year-olds out here. They're just doing their best. And these are all-stars here for these teams. These are the best of the best. Not just the best names, but the best players as well.
Oh, for sure.
And that'll go outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye by Atlas.
You do get extra points with a name like that, though.
Hey. The breeze still blowing in from left field. Gets a piece of that, does Atlas. Bounces over to second base. Is there enough time to throw it over to first? Misses the throw to first. Atlas runs out the infield single and will advance to second base and stop there. So a 1-out infield single that turns into a double because of the overthrow puts Atlas on second. The go-ahead run here in the top of the second will bring up. The potential go-ahead run here in the top of the second, I should say, will bring up. No, it's Atlas followed by Jet. When you have names like Atlas and Jet, you are made to be a baseball player for sure. Number 8, Jet Hubbard. Watches that one go inside. Atlas holds on second in a 1-1 game. third base coach for Santa Cruz, shouting out his orders, giving the signs and signals to 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. And that'll be a called strike. And that is strike 3. Out number 2 comes in the form of a strikeout as well. That strikeout brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. So 2 down, runner on second. In a 1-1 game. A great turnout from the contingency from Santa Cruz as well as from Douglas. Meeting here in Benson. Not sure who it's a longer drive for. I think it's a longer drive for the Nogales area to come to Benson. It could be close. I think it would be a little bit longer for them. It is 3 balls, no strikes. To number 1, Hayes Thomas, the bottom of the order here. If Hayes gets on, that'll bring up the top of the order. Watches that one go past. Taking all the way on a 3-0 count. Just like a pro would do, does Hayes Thomas. And that goes outside for ball 4. A 2-out walk will put Hayes Thomas on and bring up the top of the order Brantley Arona. So they're not doing any walk-up music, but of course we know that my walk-up music is Living Colors, Cult of Personality. That's my walk-up music. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The Cult of Personality. John, what would be your walk-up music? Some sort of a Metallica song? Or
No. It's either...
It's a Small World After All. Would that be it? Let It Go.
Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Oh, that'd be a good one. That's a right to the left fielder, just out of reach of the glove. 1 run will score. The second runner slides into third base. It is a 2-out RBI double by Arona. My Arona ends up getting in the go-ahead run here in the top of the second. It is 2-1.
So it's either Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby.
Oh, they keep interrupting you. That's a long throw over to first. Not in time. Another run will score, and the ball gets past the first baseman. 2 runs will score. It's 4-1 Santa Cruz as they hold Rayleigh at third. All with 2 outs. 3 runs have come across, a potential 4th, standing 60 feet away as Chato Padilla, the catcher, steps into the batter's box. And he gets a high single bouncing to second, throws over to first. Not in time. The run will count. It's 5-1 Santa Cruz. What a rally by this Santa Cruz team with 2 outs. And now Owen Thomas steps up. Just when you thought it could be a 1-2-3 inning, that's popped up. We'll go to the snack shack. Just to the left of the snack shack. Be careful as the kids are running out there. It doesn't look like a very active street, but there are homes across the way. That goes in the dirt. Evens account, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Vladimir Hurtado retired the first 2, and then starting with a 2-out walk. This fantastic rally by Santa Cruz currently leads 5-1. A runner on first, 2 balls, 1 strike count to Owen Thomas at the plate. Gets a piece of that. That was fouled, as that went off the catcher's mask.
We did see how many bruises Robin had the other night.
Yeah, that's true. Robin showed us, the home plate umpire. He's got some gnarly bruises on his arm.
Oh, they look so bad. I mean...
Yeah, just imagine like a really nasty purple where the flesh tone should be from his entire humerus, and there's nothing humorous about it, but from his shoulder to his elbow, it looked like one big bruise on that left side. He's having a chat with the catcher, just making sure the catcher's okay. Double checking. That was a hard foul ball right to the catcher's mask. But that Douglas catcher, we know Emilio is a baller and here to play. But back to work. And the runner tries to steal second, and the successful stolen base attempt this time by Santa Cruz. The payoff pitch with 2 outs is coming to Owen Thomas. A 3-2 count. Hangs in there with a foul ball. So payoff pitch number 2. And that is a called strike 3. That will retire the side. Santa Cruz will leave 1 off, but not before 4 come across the board to give them a 5-1 lead. How will this Douglas team respond in the bottom of the second? We will find out momentarily. Thank you so much to all of our sports sponsors, like the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, you make your first call to Sherry Ethel. Her phone number is in the post description. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital all across Cochise County, in Bisbee, in Douglas, and in Hereford, Palominas, providing the highest quality care to patients of all ages. Great medical staff and team at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you also to Ginger's Title Services. Just closed a little bit ago, but they'll be open again tomorrow morning at 9. And oh, no, they won't. I'm sorry. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah,
they will not be open on the 4th of July. Not sure if they will have Saturday hours this week. You can check out Ginger's Title Services online to find that out. But they're located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. And they will take care of all of your vehicle title registration, driver's license, written road testing, anything the DMV can do, they can do better. Go over to Ginger's Title Services on Fry Boulevard. Thank you also to Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical Services, serving all of Cochise County, working hard to earn your trust the right way. Happy to support these local athletic broadcasts. Thank you also to Sonic on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. Sonic is about community support and great tasty treats. Guess what? It's after 5 p.m. and right now you can get half-price shakes after 5 p.m. Tuesdays, it's half-price cheeseburgers after 5 p.m. Wacky Pack Wednesday kids meals, $2.49. And what day is today?
Oh.
It's Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
50-cent corn dogs at the Sonic on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Deals available in store only. This game powered by SSVEC. It is Santa Cruz versus Douglas, the 10U District 8 Little League Championship game on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, behind the camera on the call. Dan the Man back in the studio, bringing you all the logos of all of our sponsors and keeping the banner updated with this 5-1 lead that Santa Cruz took in the top part of the second. Here we are in the bottom of the second. As number 3 for Douglas, the catcher, Emilio Garda, steps up to the plate. You can't get all 4 runs back in one swing at this moment. But little by little, we know that Douglas has it in him to score a bunch of runs at one time. It's called strike, evens account 1-1. That'll be outside, 2 balls, 1 strike to Garda. That's a sharp shot to third base, knocked down by the third baseman. Matthews thrown over to first. Safe, not in time. Garda runs out the infield single. Boy, what a great job by Matthews stopping that with his glove. No fear at the hot corner by that young man. But the leadoff hitter aboard for Douglas as Julian Loreto comes to the plate, number 14.
That's exactly the reason why you get tall kids to play, first base. They've got more reach. That was way above his head.
But he came down with it and almost got the out. It was a great job by Matthews on third. That's a called strike across the plate. Again, it is Jax Raley. You got a Jax, an Atlas, and a Jet on your team. Oh, they're going to hold him at second on the pass ball. So Emilio stays at second now, as it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Loretto, a right fielder, at the plate for Douglas. Here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Remember, this is Championship Thursday if Douglas wins. If they do not, it will be Championship Saturday as these two teams will meet again. Another strike. And that is a strikeout. So 1 down. That strikeout brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. You can buy or sell your home or land with the best real estate team in all of Cochise County, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Mario Barreto steps up into the batter's box next. He is numero uno. Got his mom and dad here.
A lot of cars parked near the field.
Oh yeah, no, there's cars everywhere here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona. That is 2-ball, 1-strike counts. There's a shot going to the shortstop, scooped up, running through. Safe is able to run out the infield single. Beretta on board with 1 down. Leonel Cuevas comes to the plate next for Douglas. The left fielder now at the plate. That goes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That was pitch number 33 off the arm of Jax Raley. That goes high, 2 balls, 1 strike. They'll send the runner. And slides in safe as the ball came out of the glove.
A run scored from Douglas.
That's right, and another run came in, so it is 5-2. And another runner in scoring position for Douglas with Leonel Cuevas at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike count. That goes outside. 3-1. Runner on second. 5-2 now. Santa Cruz in the lead, but Douglas at the bat, and that is a big swing. Couldn't resist the high heat. Runs the count full. And watches that go outside for ball 4. Cuevas is aboard. So runners on first and second here in the bottom of the second. With 1 down for Douglas, will bring up number 9, Antonio Martinez. And the head coach for Santa Cruz will come out to have a chat with his pitcher and infield as Antonio Martinez represents the tying run. Coming to the plate with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Will this be a barn burner? Will this be another back and forth game like what they saw just a few days ago in a final score 17-16? Will we see a score like that here on Championship Thursday on the award-winning Cool FM Sports? Jeff Davenport, John Berger with you here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona. Just off the I-10 corridor. I think you can see I-10 from here. Some of those big trucks driving on that on the I-10, just to our left. It's a ways out, but not too far as the crow flies. So Martinez steps into the batter's box, represents a tying run. Swing and a miss with 1 out. Takes contact, goes to the shortstop, will throw over to third, not in time. Bases are loaded for Douglas. The third baseman, Matthews, was trying to go for the ball and was not able to get back to the base in time to tag it, and the ball got bobbled. That will bring up Christian Amavisca, the center fielder for Douglas. And he makes contact. Scooped up by the third baseman. Beautiful throw over to first. A run will score. Matthews didn't think ahead to tag third base. Could have had a force out at third, but one run does come in on the field. Two down, and that shot goes over to the shortstop. Runner will go back to second, and that is a putout. Boy, great defense by Santa Cruz. Douglas will leave two on, but not before two come across the plate to bring them back within two. It is 5-3 as we are done with the second inning. Santa Cruz over Douglas. 40 pitches thrown by the Santa Cruz pitcher over the course of those first two innings. 55 thrown by the Douglas pitcher who returns. Hurtado comes back to the mound. As we go back to our sponsors, thank you so much to Barnett's Towing and Propane. Serving all of Southern Arizona since 1963 for 62 years. Thank you, Barnett's Towing and Propane. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. Don't forget, summer season is swimming season. If you have a pool, Grasshopper Landscaping also does pool maintenance. So not only are they the #1 landscaper in Sierra Vista, they are the #1 pool maintenance company in Sierra Vista as well. Make sure that you enjoy your pool and your yard all year round, thanks to Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Aloe Fiber at aloefiber.com, now available in Sierra Vista. American Southwest Credit Union at ascu.org, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. And remember, Vinny's Pizza. If you leave a comment on this video, you will be entered to win a 2-topping large Vinny's Pizza, serving Sierra Vista and everybody hungry who comes through Sierra Vista for 45 years. There's a ball on the field they'll get rid of. They'll throw in. And we'll be ready to get back to action here in the top of the third inning. Santa Cruz coming to the plate with a 5-3 lead. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Dan the Man, hanging out with you here today. Atlee Matthews makes contact, scooped up by the second baseman, thrown over to first for the putout. One pitch, one down. So Ty Peterson tosses Atlee's bat back over to his dugout as he steps up, watches that pitch go in, hit the inside part of the plate for a called strike one. With one down, nobody on. Top of the third. Good eye, watching that ball go high. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down, nobody on. Ty Peterson at the plate for Santa Cruz. That's going to be a called strike. Vladimir Hurtado seems to be hitting his stride, but remember, 4 runs were given up when 2 outs were there, but that is a strikeout for out number 2. That strikeout brought to you by Sonic. It's Throwback Thursday at Sonic on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Get your 50-cent corn dogs available in-store only. Atlas Baum comes to the plate. The center fielder watches that pitch go high for ball 1. Two down, but we remember what happened when 2 outs. When Santa Cruz had their backs against the wall with 2 outs in the top of the second, they put up 4 runs to make it 5 a total. But now it's a 1-1 count. And that hits the batter. Atlas shrugged that pitch off See what I did there, John?
I have heard of that.
You see what I did?
You old Ayn Rand fan.
So a 2-out hit by pitch, almost the same way that a 2-out walk started an insane rally for Santa Cruz. What will they be able to do with 2 outs here in the top of the third with a 5-3 lead? Jet comes to the plate. I apologize for the puns. I can't help it. I work in radio. I have to think of a lot of silly, stupid things. Runner will go. They'll throw down to second. Not in time. Atlas takes second base. So runner in scoring position for Santa Cruz with 2 down. And it appears to be a 2-1 count to Jet Hubble. I'm not sure if that's correct, but... And he gets hit by a pitch. Back-to-back hit by pitches with 2 outs. Puts 2 on for Santa Cruz. It's like they're only able to do things when they get 2 outs, John. And that brings up Hayes Thomas, number 1, with 2 outs. And that is a called strike at the knees. And the ball gets by, and the runner will go. They throw down to third, and safe sliding in is Baum. Atlas slides in safe.
Ball on the field in center field.
So, yeah.
Good eye by the people at the plate. That's kind of cool.
People are playing with the ball. The center fielder just throws it, makes them chase it. Hayes Thomas. The pitch. Gets a piece of it. A high ground ball picked up by Hurtado, thrown over to first, and that will retire the side. Santa Cruz will leave 1 on, but not before they get 1 more across the plate and have doubled up the Douglas score. Santa Cruz leads 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the third. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. We are grateful for each and every one of them. Dan the Man back in the studio has been flashing them up on the screen for you on our YouTube channel. By the way, if you're watching this on Facebook and you don't follow the Cool FM or subscribe to the Cool FM YouTube channel, if you can head over to YouTube to Cool FM Live, just give us a little subscribe there to the channel and hit that notification bell for alerts. Whenever we are live somewhere or a video comes up, you'll get alerted to it on the Cool FM Live YouTube channel. John.
Sorry, Jeff. The nice thing is the video is so much higher quality. It just is higher quality. You know, you can share it with all your friends and family without ever having to log in. So.
And we hope that those friends and family are watching from the Santa Cruz County area and from Douglas as we are here live at the 10U All-Star District 8 Little League Championship game brought to you by Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, your truck, your SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Watch this ball 1 go by. Does number 10, Harlan Valenzuela. still a line over at the Snack Shack. They must have some good stuff there. Harlan drives it right up into center field for a leadoff single for Douglas. Ball gets thrown back in, ends up bouncing twice, getting right in the hands of Jax Raley, the pitcher for Santa Cruz. That will bring up the pitcher, Vladimir Hurtado. Gael Avachuco in the on-deck circle.
Pitcher fixing his shoelaces.
Now, I got to make sure that the shoes are tied. It is the bottom of the hour here in Benton, Arizona at Lions Park. And we're not lying when we tell you we got a good game here in this championship game, because as that is fouled to the backstop, if Santa Cruz's lead holds, then this is not Championship Thursday. It will be Championship Saturday, when these two teams will meet again. In the meantime, if Douglas wins, it is Championship Thursday, because when these two teams met earlier in this tournament, Douglas won 17-16 in a barn burner, and that is a fair ball into left field. It is a double that will advance the runner to third. So Douglas will bring up the tying run in the form of Avachuco. Valenzuela on third, Hurtado at second. And Gael at the plate. The third baseman gets a signal from his coach. That's going to be outside. We're in the bottom of the third. Douglas, the home team in this particular matchup tonight. And there's a piece of that bounces right in front of the shortstop. Throws over to first for the force out. One run will score, making it 6-4, Douglas. And Hurtado advances to third. So, runner on third, one out in a 6-4 game as Arturo Diaz, the second baseman, steps into the batter's box for Douglas. He represents the tying run. That was a slow breaking pitch by Jax. Called strike. Swing and a miss. A 2-strike count. Jax ahead in the count. He'll be able to do something here. Maybe try some test pitches out as the home plate umpire gives the catcher a minute to take a breath as he cleans the dish off. 4 umpires on the field for this championship game, all volunteers. They drove on their own dime to come up here and ump this game. A 2-strike count for Jax. Oh my goodness, Gael. Boy, what a way to hang in there on that breaking pitch. Literally just got the very end of the bat on it. And Diaz gets another piece of it. So Diaz represents the tying run in this 6-4 game. That was pitch number 51 by Jax. And watches that cross the strike zone. A called strike 3. 2 down. Runner on third, and we get to see her again. Shines bright like a diamond, does Ruby. Oh, great swing. She gets a piece of that. Ruby Hurtado at the plate, 0-1 with 2 down. Runner on third. Again, Ruby represents a tying run here with 2 outs. Watches that one go low. No line at the Snack Shack, so if anybody wants to go get some nerds for John.
Yeah, please.
That goes high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ruby going to be getting a hitter's pitch coming at 3-1 with 2 down and a runner on third for Douglas. They're down by 2 here in the bottom of the third. From the stretch, Jax. Oh, Ruby gets a piece of that, goes straight up in the air and goes out of play. So, a 2-out payoff pitch coming. No sweat coming off either of those players, Jax or Ruby. And Ruby watches strike 3 go by. A called strike 3, retires the side. Douglas will leave one on, but gets one across, cutting the lead to 2. As we head to the top of the fourth, Santa Cruz leads Douglas 6-4. Thank you so much for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports. It is our Game of the Week style broadcast here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona. This 10U Championship All-Star Game brought to you by TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Chris, Leon, and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County, including right here in Benson, for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10+ years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of these broadcasts. Thank you also to the MORSE Automotive Group, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, and BARNETT'S Towing and Propane. The Miners, 10U District 8 Little League Championship game, Santa Cruz versus Douglas, powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Dan the Man back in the studio, hanging out with you here today in this 6-4 game. We're heading to the top of the fourth. We'll see if Santa Cruz can add a little cushion to their 2-run lead here in this game. If you're watching us, wherever you're watching us, whether it's on the YouTube page, be sure to leave us some love over on YouTube. You're watching us on Facebook, on the Cool FM Live Facebook page. Leave some love, leave a comment. You will be eligible to win, entered to win, I should say, entered to win a 2-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza when you leave a comment. So if nothing else, just say, go Douglas, or go Santa Cruz.
Exactly.
Or go Douglas and Santa Cruz. Remember, it is Championship Thursday. If Douglas wins, they're currently down by 2, and they are in the field for the top of the fourth.
Lots of comments. We had 26 comments in the Facebook feed.
Well, thank you so much for the comments. And of course, for everyone taking the time out of their July 3rd, getting ready for the big celebration tomorrow. Celebrations all across the county. The city of Douglas will start with a parade tomorrow morning. The annual 4th of July parade down G Avenue. You know this team wants to win. I say if this team wins, City of Douglas, if you're listening, put this team in the parade tomorrow.
Oh, you have to.
Let them be in the parade. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Oh, I hope they have a float. That would be great, even if they didn't win.
Oh, just let them walk. Yeah, let them walk in the parade. They don't even need a float. My Orona, Brantley Orona, gets a piece of that on a 2-strike count. Hurtado still on the mound for Douglas. The top of the order is what he's facing, and that is a called strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by Sonic in Sierra Vista. It is Throwback Thursday. Get 50-cent corn dogs in person at Sonic on Fry Boulevard. And that was the 74th pitch.
I know. That kid's arm.
By Vladimir Hurtado. Will that be the end of his day? It appears there will be a pitching change happening as the ball is handed off to Harlan Valenzuela. So the shortstop will switch to pitch.
Nice.
As he'll be pitching to Jax Rayleigh. So Hurtado will come out of the game. Well, come off the pitcher's mound. He will just basically switch positions with Harlan Valenzuela. So the shortstop goes to the mound, and the pitcher goes to shortstop. So glad you're joining us wherever you're watching us from. Let us know in the live chat. Always love hearing what part of the state or the country or the world that you're watching us from here live on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. We are live at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona. Beautiful night for baseball. 84 degrees. That can't be right. It feels cooler. We got a nice breeze.
Well,
The cloud cover.
After the week where it's been 100, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice out here. The lights are shining bright here at Lions Fields. The lights are on at 20 to 7, 6:40 p.m.
See those radar dishes? That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on the Area 51 over here. Right beyond that playground.
Well, as John is looking around at our surroundings here at Lions Park, it is 6-4. Top of the fourth, one down. 74 pitches was the limit for Vladimir Hurtado, which will bring in Harlan Valenzuela. We'll see how Harlan does. Remember, the last time these two teams met, it was 17-16, the final score, Douglas beating Santa Cruz. And now Santa Cruz with a 2-run lead here in the top of the fourth, looking to add a little bit more to it with one down. And Jax Raley, the pitcher for Santa Cruz, he has 58 pitches on his arm. The lefty, he's a right-handed pitcher, but a left-handed batter will step into the batter's box. Gets a piece of that right back to Valenzuela. Underhand toss to first base. One pitch, the second out.
You could see his shortstop skills at pitcher. You know, he was covering a lot of grass there. Got it.
Great call. Actually, that's a great point, John. I'm sorry, they're saying that the score is 6-5, not 6-4. That just got changed on the scoreboard. I thought it was a 2-run lead, but apparently it is a 1-run lead now, at least from what they're showing on the scoreboard. Chato Padilla comes to the plate. In the meantime, we'll see if we can figure that out. That goes inside for ball one to Padilla, the catcher for Santa Cruz. So, yeah, oh, nope, now they changed it. They changed it back to 6-4. So,
right,
Dan, if you're watching and listening, I don't know why they must have hit the wrong button or something and not noticed. Because I just happened to glance over. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's 6-4. I don't think we missed the 5th run.
No, you're right.
That is a fly ball into center field. A diving catch! No, they're saying it was trapped. The second base umpire was there to see. But my goodness, what a diving attempt by the Douglas center fielder. Great effort by Christian out there in center field. But here we go again with 2 outs. Santa Cruz has a runner aboard. And Owen Thomas hits a pop fly to right field, and that is caught for the 3rd out. It only took 5 pitches for Valenzuela to get the final 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Santa Cruz will leave one on, gets none across. Score remains 6-4. Douglas is down by 2. The bats will have to come alive as they will head to the plate in the bottom of the 4th. The line forming again at the shack. Looks like I got some shaved ice over there. I'm seeing different colors of shaved ice. Anyway, thank you so much to our sponsors, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital for the best medical care for you and your family in Bisbee, Douglas, and in Hereford, Palominas. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, and pool maintenance specialists as well. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard. We talk about them being open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm not sure if that will be the case on the 5th of July. You have to check their website for more details, but if not, they'll be open at 9 o'clock on Monday morning for all of your vehicle title registration, driver's license, written testing, road testing, so much more. It's all behind the pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Thank you to Allo Fiber at allofiber.com. Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Remember, Right Way right now is teaming with Lennox to bring you a Feel the Love campaign where you can nominate someone who does so much for the community but nothing for themselves, and they often find themselves in need because they put themselves before the community. You can actually make a nomination right now at rightwayac.com and just look for the Feel the Love button and or icon on that webpage, and you can nominate someone from our community to be entered to win a brand new HVAC system. It's Right Way teaming with Lennox to feel the love across our community. Learn more at rightwayac.com. You can see all the sponsors in the post description. Thank you to Dan the Man back in the studio, putting them all up on the screen. Whichever screen you're watching on, whether it is on your desktop, a laptop, your phone, your iPad, we're glad that you are joining us here tonight in Benson, Arizona for what Douglas hopes will be Championship Thursday, but what Santa Cruz hopes will be Championship Saturday. That's foul ball off the bat of Emilio Garda, the catcher, number 3 for Douglas, leading off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Douglas down by 2. It is 6-4 in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off again. Getting a piece of it. Those breaking pitches. Thrown by Jax Raley. And that is a breaking pitch that goes outside, down on strikes. That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC. This game powered by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Julian Loreto watches ball 1 in the dirt. That was the 63rd pitch by Jax Raley. And that, he gets a piece of it into left field. A 1-out single by Loreto brings up the tying run. Mario Barreto. As Mario comes to the plate, Jax returns to the mound from the stretch. Pitch. Guess that was a little outside. That goes in the dirt. The runner will take off to second base and will be tagged out. A risky call by Douglas. Not sure why you would send the runner with only 1 out. But now it's 2 outs and nobody on. So it's all up to Barreto to get on base. And he lines it, just underneath the glove of the shortstop. A 2-out single puts Mario on first. And the left fielder, Leonel Cuevas, will come to the plate for Douglas with 2 down. And he will represent the tying run in this 6-4 game. Swing and a miss. Good swing by Leonel. Watches that one go on the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Jax ahead in the count, 0-2. And that is a called strike 3 for the 3rd out. Douglas will leave 1 on and not get any across the plate. We'll head to the top of the 5th, and the score is 6-4. 25 or 6-4? That is the question. You know what that reference is, John? 25 or 6-4?
Oh, the song.
Yes, there you go.
Man, it took me a couple seconds.
That's all right. So there's a good look at this Santa Cruz team leading by 2 as they're having a little meeting of the minds right outside their first base dugout. To talk this over, we will thank our sponsors like American Southwest Credit Union at ascu.org. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. TWN Communications. Eagle Plumbing. By the way, you've seen their trucks and signs around town. You can join the fun now. Bobby wants you to join the fun because when you spot a sign or truck of Eagle Plumbing's, take a selfie, post your photo in their Facebook comments, and you'll be entered to win great monthly prizes from Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. Also proud supporters of local sports is the best pizza, wings, and sandwiches around, and that's on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista. Vinny's Pizza for 45 years. Leave a comment to be entered to win a 2-topping large Vinny's pizza. Thank you to the Chris Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. When you're getting your next home loan, make sure you think of Chris Leon. This team's so professional. They know what they're doing. John, you've worked with them several times as a real estate agent. You know how good they are over at Cross Country Mortgage. And they will handle the business for you. You can see all of the sponsors in the post description. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I was? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zach did a great job. Yeah, it was so much fun to see him. What's your name? Braden, good to see you, buddy. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. But glad you're here hanging out tonight, man. Good to see you. That is ball 1 to Matthews.
We'll have to interview you at the next inning.
Yeah, next. Yeah, come on over. We'll have a chat about how you feel about this game. That is a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Ty Matthews. I'm sorry, Hatley Matthews. Ty Peterson is in the on-deck circle. Harlan Valenzuela started the game at shortstop, came in to pitch once Vladimir Hurtado reached his pitch limit. Good pitch, fisted all the way over to the, almost went inside.
I know.
They're glad nobody was standing right there in the doorway.
Yeah.
They would have gotten nailed in the leg by Hatley Matthews. Number 7, the third baseman. He's made some great plays at third at the hot corner for this Santa Cruz team. Swing and a miss. It is a strikeout. 1 down. As they throw the ball around the horn. So 1 away. As now Ty Peterson, the left fielder, comes up to bat for Santa Cruz. Swings at the first pitch, grounded over to short, thrown over to first, a perfect throw. 1 pitch for the second out as they throw it around the horn. So 2 down, nobody on, and we know what happens with 2 outs. Santa Cruz wakes up and comes to life. Atlas Baum at the plate. John's favorite player, or at least favorite name.
Definitely the name.
Followed by Jet in the on-deck circle if Atlas is able to get on base. That's going to be a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Nobody on for Santa Cruz. And that's going to be a called strike on that outside part of the plate. Harlan Valenzuela ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down. An Atlas check swing, strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 5th will put Douglas into the batter's box for the bottom of the 5th. Will we see a new pitcher for Santa Cruz? No. Jax will come back to the mound. He has 70 pitches on that arm, and he will come in. Oh, if he's there. I don't. Oh, yeah. Come on over. Introduce yourself once again. What was your name?
Braden Wilson.
Braden Wilson, good to see you. Your brother, Zach, was the pitcher, right?
Yeah, for San Pedro Valley.
Now, he's in the 12U, or he was in the majors? The
majors.
Yeah, and you played, which team did you play yesterday?
Santa Cruz.
So you played the Santa Cruz team. Now, how do you think they're doing today? I mean, a 6-4 lead. You just played them yesterday. What are you noticing that they were able to take to victory against you guys yesterday that they're implementing today?
They can hit really well. Their field is better than most teams, and they're just battle very well.
Well, and I know you guys put up a great battle too over the course of your tournament, and it's good to see you out here today. Of course, sporting your jersey and sporting your hat here for the San Pedro team in Benson. By the way, what grade are you going to be going into in the fall?
I'm going to 5th.
Going into 5th grade. What school?
St. David.
St. David. Oh, we love St. David and the amazing athletes there. You know, I mean, they're just fantastic. So you're part of that lineage, part of that heritage. And how are you doing?
I was catching yesterday.
You were catching yesterday. Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Kayake.
Good to see you as we're back to action here. And what position did you play?
I pitched and played first base.
Okay, so pitcher, catcher. You guys are good buddies, good friends. Were you in line over at the snack shack? What's something to eat over there at the snack shack? What do you think?
Probably my favorite's a snow cone.
Oh, snow cone. All right.
Yeah.
And they have different flavors, but what flavor would you get of snow cone? That's the question.
Orange.
Orange
With
flavor.
cream.
Yeah. Can you get your vitamin C that way? If your mom says eat your fruit, you said I had it. I had an orange snow cone. I had my fruit, Mom. I had vitamin C, so we're okay. But what food do they have over there? Because I might need to get something to go.
They have bean burritos. Those
Bean
are great.
burritos over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might need to have
They've got pretzels.
I might need to have the windows down. If that's the case. And by the way, what grade will you be going into in the fall?
5th.
5th grade as well. And what school?
I'm homeschooled.
Oh, homeschooled there. That's a great option as well. But it's so cool to talk to you guys. We'll let you get back to your seats here as we're back to action. You guys are District 8 as well. You just want District 8 to be represented well when they go to the state tournament, right?
I think Douglas is going to pull off this win.
Oh,
I think they're going to come back.
Boy, that'll be something. So swing and a miss on a full count. Ends up being out number 1. And we'll see what happens if Douglas can pull out the victory here, as that is the 76th pitch for Jax.
This kid's a good buddy for mine for football.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, mine too.
So Owen's going to come in and pitch?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens as he gets warmed up. 76 pitches. Boy, how many pitches did you pitch yesterday?
46, I think.
Whew. Is your arm still sore?
No.
No, no, he didn't even flinch. No, my arm's not sore at all. Not at all. Not at all. I just rubbed some dirt on it and I'm okay. I can go throw 46 more right now. You want to see? No, I'm sorry.
My whole body's sore because I caught the whole
Well,
game.
yeah, you catch all 6 innings. I mean, that's crazy. You're gonna be tired. And we're here in the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-4. Talking to some of the kids from the San Pedro team that ended up almost in this game. Wow, look at that ball. He threw the ball and ended up stuck between the cushions there, stuck between the mats up against that backstop. That was kind of funny.
We went to 7 innings.
Oh, you took it to 7. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys were tied, and so it was really a close game, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, no wonder you're so sore. All the extra work that you put in.
Yeah.
Are you a Red Sox fan? Is that why you got the Boston Red Sox? But you got like their what is that their?
The City Connect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be like a St. Patrick's Day jersey and St. Patrick's Day hat.
Green Monster.
Oh, awesome. Well, the Green Monster, of course. Have you ever been there? Have you seen that field?
Yeah.
You've actually been in the field? You've been in the stadium? Oh, that's awesome.
It's really big.
Oh, I can't imagine. Did you dream about playing there someday? Like think about
Kinda.
someday I'd like to play and hit one over the Green Monster. How cool would that be?
That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing. It happens all the time. I mean, why not you? Why not these? Because literally you are looking at the future of the St. David and San Pedro baseball league right here with these young players. They will eventually play on high school teams, probably college teams as well if they so choose to do, and then you never know where the draft goes, or being able to play in the minors and getting that call to go up to major leagues. I think that's awesome. So it's great visiting with you guys. You guys are fantastic. So bean burrito and pretzels. Those are the go-to food items there over at the snack shack. All right, so we know what we're going to get, John, before we hit the road. They won't run out, will they? Should I make an order? Should I place an order now, like ahead of time? Do you think? No, they won't run out. Okay, all right. Okay. Do you think they'll give me a discount because I'm famous?
I don't know.
No, they actually charge me more. That's what happens. They
They
charge
gave
me
me
more.
one for free because my dad's umping right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good deal. Bunt shown by number 8 as Owen comes in to pitch. We'll let you guys go. Thank you so much. Great to chat with you. Handing the microphone back over to John Berger. As that goes low and
I like
away.
that interview. A lot
How
of
fun
good,
was that, talking
yeah.
to these kiddos from the San Pedro team? People are looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I'm actually blocking the wind by having my umbrella up. Number 8, Christian Amavisca at the plate.
So that's not a parasol?
It is not. Yes, it is not my. Actually, I've got a very large beverage off to the side, and this is the cocktail umbrella. I'm just holding my cocktail umbrella for my very large beverage. 3-1 count. And that goes outside for ball 4. Christian aboard. And the top of the order coming up now. The tying run in the form of Daniel Villalobos comes to the plate. So we heard from the San Pedro team thinking that Douglas is going to pull this off. If they do, the championship is theirs. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1, 1 down, runner on first. 6-4 here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona. Right next to the I-10 corridor, you can see some of those big trucks driving by on I-10.
It sounds like a jungle with all those birds in that tree.
That is a shot to short. And they go for the double play. The defense comes through for Santa Cruz. Great field awareness by the shortstop, former pitcher Jax Raley. Gets the fly out and the throw over to first base. A double play by the Santa Cruz defense, and we will head to the 6th. And Douglas knows what's at stake. They know that they will have to give up no runs here in the top of the 6th. They got to keep that 2-run lead where it is to give them the best shot possible to come up in the bottom of the 6th. As we reach the top of the hour, this game, 1 hour and 30 minutes old, as we are at 7 o'clock here in Benson, Arizona, for the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Dan the Man back in the studio, bringing you all of the graphics for our game, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In of Sierra Vista. Hey, it's Throwback Thursday, 50-cent corn dogs, and it's after 5 p.m. Get half-price shake and a 50-cent corn dog over at Sonic. Deal available in store only. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group. Cochise County is backed by Morse, including right here in Benson. You know, if you live in the Benson area and you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, check out the MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Thank you to the Sherry EHTELL team at Long Realty. Thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and Propane. And thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, with locations in Douglas, in Bisbee, and in Palominas, Hereford. All of the sports sponsors are in the post description. Number 8, Jet Hubble, comes to the plate. A called strike off the arm of Harlan Valenzuela. The relief pitcher doing his best. He's shut down this Santa Cruz team. There's a ground ball over to second. Will there be enough time to throw it over? There is. Put out at first, out number 1.
Douglas fans are getting loud.
They are. They feel that there could be something in the air. They will have the last at-bat in the bottom of the 6th. They could tie the game and send it into 7 innings like the San Pedro team did last night. And that is a called strike. To number 1, Hayes Thomas, the right fielder for this Santa Cruz team. 8, 9, and 10-year-olds on this field. That will even the count. Oh, the 7 o'clock train coming through.
Yep. Hop aboard.
Hayes shows bunt, pulls back on the high pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down, nobody on. Santa Cruz leading 6-4 here in the top of the 6th. And that will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Valenzuela looking very comfortable on the mound for Douglas. Thomas digs in at the plate. And that breaking pitch locked him up. And you could see the reaction from Valenzuela. Thought for sure that would be a called strike 3. Was not. Retains his focus. The payoff pitch. And that is outside for ball 4. A 1-out walk. How ironic, how weird, a 1-out walk instead of a 2-out walk.
Yep, not.
That puts Hayes Thomas on board, and we head to the back of the to the top of the Santa Cruz order as Brantley Orona comes to the plate, the shortstop, and now we'll have a meeting of the minds out on the pitcher's mound. Again, Douglas knows they cannot give up any more runs. They need to keep this game as tight and as close as possible, because any more runs that are scored by Santa Cruz will end up meaning that's how much deeper that Douglas will have to dig to pull out a tie to send it to the 7th inning, or get that victory and seal the 10U District 8 All-Star Little League Championship tonight here at Lions Field in Benson, Arizona.
Looks like the catcher is making a change right now. Putting on some catcher gear.
That's interesting. He is. He's taken the gear off. So does that mean we'll have a new pitcher?
There are so many birds in these trees up here. I mean, gigantic trees, but there are villages of trees up there, or birds up there. It's like, sounds like a jungle to me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, gorgeous trees. Helps provide a lot of shade out here. Of course, don't necessarily need the shade right now with the cloud cover that we've had today.
Oh.
Did you end up getting rain where you are as you're watching this video? If you're anywhere in Arizona, we had some good rain in Sierra Vista earlier today.
Yep, it was beautiful. It felt so good. We've been cooking for a while.
We have. We deserve it. And usually the monsoon arrives right around the 4th of July. Here we are, one day before the 249th birthday of this great country, as that flag flies high over Lions Field in Benson. We are excited to bring you this broadcast. And again, let's talk about tomorrow, 4th of July. The city of Douglas will have their parade down G Avenue and a bunch of activities and festivities going on all day long in the city of Douglas. And I don't know about Nogales, but I know here in Benson they have a huge fireworks show, just like they do in Douglas. So Douglas will have stuff all day leading up to the fireworks. So make sure you end up staying down in Douglas for that tomorrow. Benson has a huge fireworks show as well. A lot of fun activities in store for the city of Benson. And then, of course, we'll be emceeing the Rotary event, which will be over at the band shell and the park just about all day tomorrow. I mean, I'll be there by 7:45 a.m. and won't be leaving probably till about 11 p.m.
I'll bring you some water or something.
Well,
you tell me what
you're
you
gonna
need.
stop by and we'll do some videos, or you and Todd will stop by and we'll get some of the 50 cannon salute that'll be going on. That'll be happening. It'll be a lot of fun as part of the festivities at Veterans Memorial Park on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista tomorrow. So a new catcher comes in. Valenzuela still on the mound. I don't know if they'll let the catcher have any warm-up pitches or receive any warm-up pitches. They are not. We are back to action. Runner on first, 1 down. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner takes second. Orona at the plates, the shortstop. And that is another pass ball. Wild pitch. Thomas slides in to third. Another cushion 60 feet away, looking to add to this 2-run cushion. And they're sending the runner home. Hayes slides in safe. 7-4. Santa Cruz And you can see the crowd on that side going crazy, knowing that it's going to make it that much more difficult in the bottom of the 6th for Douglas. Bases are empty, 7-6, with number 6, Arona at the plate, 3-0 pitch. And that goes high for ball 4. A 1-out walk puts a runner on first and will bring up Jack Rayleigh. Pops him up to the third baseman, makes the catch, 2 down. The Douglas crowd cheering on their team. Catcher Chato Padilla, number 5, steps into the batter's box for Santa Cruz. Runner on first, 2 down. That pitch goes high. The pitch. So beautiful pitch. Evens a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Harlan Valenzuela, 30 pitches thrown. That is a sharp shot to center field. Caught! What a catch! The diving catch earlier, the umpire said he did not, or the field umpire said he did not get it, but there was no denying that one as Christian Amavisca puts away the side. Santa Cruz will leave one on, but they do get a crucial run across to give them a 3-run lead. And Douglas will be down to their final 3 outs to push Championship Thursday to Championship Saturday. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. This could be the last chance that we have to run through them, so I'll just run through them quickly here. Thank you so much to Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista, Aloe Fiber, now available in Sierra Vista, Right Way, serving all of Cochise County, heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical, American Southwest Credit Union, ASCU.org, Sierra Toyota on Fry Boulevard, TWN Communications, Eagle Plumbing, Vinny's Pizza, Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage, Sonic Drive-In on Fry Boulevard, Duran Plumbing, Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sherry EHTELL team at Long Realty, Barnett's Towing and Propane, and Copper Queen Community Hospital, and of course, our presenting sports sponsor, this game, powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport and John Berger, along with Dan the Man, back in the studio, showing you all the graphics of all our sports sponsors all night long.
So many people watching right now. It's great.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the love in the live chat. Thank you for all the comments rooting on your team. Santa Cruz with a 3-run lead, and they are 3 outs away from sending the championship game to Saturday, when these two teams would possibly meet again, but not if Douglas has anything to say about it. We know they put up a bunch of runs in 1 inning the last time these two teams met. Can they find it? Can they dig deep enough? Starting with the relief pitcher, Harlan Valenzuela, leading off the bottom of the 6th. It's the equivalent of the bottom of the 9th. Douglas down by 3. Called strike. Off the arm of Owen Thomas. Started the game at first base, came in relief. That evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Harlan Valenzuela had a great game. at shortstop and on the mound. He has not given up any, well, gave up 1 run over the 2.5 innings that he's pitched. He's done very well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Watches that one go low and away. Hitter's pitch coming to Harlan. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got to get runners on. You can't get all 3 runs back in 1 swing of the bat right now. That's a sharp shot into left field. A leadoff single for Harlan Valenzuela. Puts 1 on for Douglas. And Vladimir Hurtado, the starting pitcher in today's game, comes to the batter's box with a runner on first. Swing and foul tip to the backstop. Now we saw this defense of Santa Cruz turn a double play to end at the bottom of the 5th. Tremendous defensive effort by them. Ball outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Quarter after the hour of 7 o'clock here in Benson, Arizona, as this District 8 game is in the bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Hurtado. That goes high. Harlan Valenzuela will advance to second base. 3 balls, 1 strike. And time is called by the Santa Cruz coach, who comes over to have a word with Robin behind home plate. Oh, and that was ball 4. So it was not a stolen base. That was, oh, it was intentional walk. I see. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so intentional walk. Because they want to have a force out at any base. This defense for Santa Cruz knows what they're doing. As Gael Avachuco steps up to the plate, the ball gets away from the catcher. The runners will advance to second and third.
Wow.
By the way, Gael represents the tying run in this game, no outs. That goes high. This Douglas crowd is coming to life as the Santa Cruz crowd that was cheering so boisterously. They're on the edges of their seats. Called strike on a 2-0 pitch, 2-1. Runners on second and third, no outs. Avachuco at the plate. Owen Thomas on the mound for Santa Cruz. Gets a piece of it into right. That will bounce in. 1 run will score. They will send the other runner around. 2 runs come in. Douglas is within 1. A 2 RBI single by Gael Avachuco. Drives in 2. The tying run is now on first base for Douglas. The game-winning run at the plate in the form of Arturo Diaz, and time is called by Santa Cruz. He brings in the entire infield. What a crazy turn of events. I'm gonna need to get a drink of water here.
Oh, I know. I mean, the intensity coming from both sides, and you see the Douglas crowd has actually doubled in size since the last probably 2 innings. So people getting off work on their way out here, checking things out. It's great to see how many people are out here.
Well, this Douglas team, oh, I got one right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very polite, very cool fans,
no, these are the best fans in the business. All the District 8 fans are just fantastic, and we're proud to be a part of this district for this Little League district. How amazing would it be if Douglas is able to come back and win this game? They will be the 12U champs representing District 8.
Ooh,
and that is a bunt. Thomas picks it up, throws it over to first base for the force out, but that does advance the runner to second. Tying run on second the game-winning run in the form of Ruby Hurtado. 1 down. Owen throws that. Kind of a slow lob pitch.
The catcher
Outside.
did a good job of stopping that one.
Yeah, he can't afford to let it get by him. And that's a called strike, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Runner on second, the tying run in the bottom of the 6th. Santa Cruz 2 outs away from holding this game and taking it to Saturday. But that pitch goes high.
All the Douglas fans are on their feet, right? Actually, both teams' fans are all on their feet.
And that goes low and away. Ruby will have a 3-1 pitch coming her way. How ironic is it that the first time these two teams met, the final score was 17-16. Take away the ones. Right now, it's 7-6. Ruby gets a piece of it and flies out, lines out to Rayleigh at short. Santa Cruz 1 out away from sending this championship opportunity for Douglas to Saturday. The pitch gets by the catcher. Gael advances to third. The game-tying run now stands 60 feet away for Douglas. Amelia gets chants from the crowd. Emilio, as he watches ball 2 go by. The 7:20 train right on time. That's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Emilio Garda. Hits home plate with that bat. He's ready. Fouled back. Deuces are wild in a 1-run game. Bottom of the 6th. Douglas down to their final out. Or final strike, I should say.
So loud right now. Wow.
Santa Cruz 1 strike away. That's a hit to second. Rounded up, thrown to first. We will see you Saturday night. What an effort by this Santa Cruz team.
I'll be honest, man.
They earned it tonight, but Douglas had us on the edge of our seats. But guess what? These two teams, as they are shaking hands, 48 hours from right now, they will be shaking hands again because they each have 1 loss in this tournament, in this double elimination tournament, and they will meet again on Saturday. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for the game time, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you that game live as Santa Cruz celebrates. It will be Championship Saturday for one of these two teams, Santa Cruz or Douglas. The rubber match will be this Saturday. Douglas won the first matchup, 17-16. Santa Cruz wins the second matchup, 7-6. What will happen on Saturday? You're going to see it right here on Cool FM Live. We'll be back here at Lions Park in Benson, Arizona for the rubber match. All the marbles, all the money on the table, ready to go. Figuratively speaking, don't bet on this Little League game here. It's Jeff Davenport on behalf of John Berger and Dan the Man back in the studio. Thank you to Todd Ryan for creating this space. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors making this coverage possible. And thank you for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports. 7-6, the final score. Santa Cruz over Douglas. We'll see what happens on Saturday night when these two teams meet for the rubber match for the championship of the District 8 All-Star 10U. We'll see you then, everybody. Have a great night and a happy 4th of July.